Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Embiid. Antetokounmpo is out there with Paul George. Then it's Curry. And it's Walker in at the 1. Now Walker, James Harden missing on the 3. Now here's LeBron. Outside Durant. And the pass to Harden. Good, nice job down low.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a 3. No good, shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. And a deep 3 from Irving. No good on the 3. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. And George kicks to Giannis. The 15-footer. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now here's Harden with the shot. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Leonard, no luck.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Curry passes to Walker. Embiid inside, guarded by Harden. 2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
A nice shot by KD.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
George looking around. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Second shot opportunity, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Irving finds James. Now Irving fires for 3, and Curry pulls it down. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Over Harden. Curry can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Inside. Here's James. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Curry fires from way outside. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Durant.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So the West ends up going with the new group. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Middleton dishes to Russell. For three. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now here's Beal. 1:52 left in the first. He can't hit that time. Westbrook passes to Griffin. And it's Russell in the corner. To the inside. Westbrook. Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Davis in the corner. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Simmons against Russell. The shot's good from Griffin.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Beal against Westbrook. Lillard outside. Back to Beal. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Leading by 5.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Russell. And Davis pulls it down. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible.
Look at that shot.
Oh,
How did that go in?
how about that?
Oh! And so it's the East All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Lowry. Chris Middleton is out there with Griffin. And it's Vucevic. And it's Westbrook in at the 2.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Lillard misses. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Middleton. And Simmons with the rebound. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Simmons got the first basket of the second quarter for the West All-Stars. Here's Westbrook. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That one goes. Count it.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Thompson against Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And the first one drops.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy two-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Simmons. Leonard comes in for Thompson. James Harden, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Damian Lillard. Middleton hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Giannis kicks to Lowry. Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
And Kevin, that three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Paul George is checked in for the East.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. And then for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Walker subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
You got to stay down on the pump fake. Don't join the paratroopers club. Walker good at getting defenders out of their shoes and off the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Kemba Walker.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
And so Walker nails both of them. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Leonard, no luck. Leonard's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pass to Walker. Embiid trying to break loose. Walker's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 1. Harden finds James. Tries again. And Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Walker the pass to Curry. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Walker. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Again, the West All-Star.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Curry looking around. Connects in the foul line jumper. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And that's another example of just how tough Curry is to defend. On him like glue, and it makes no difference.
Leonard, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Walker against Irving. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, even though Walker is just 6'1", he may not be that tall, folks. He is a creative scorer in a hard matchup. Great at making the defense pay inside.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Passes it to Curry. Off target from outside. Curry's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Here's Leonard. LeBron. Oh!
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
James looking it over, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Walker hustling on defense is a sight to behold. I mean, proving he can use his speed and quick thinking to cause problems for the offense.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
It's the West All-Stars with the advantage at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about the East All-Stars?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It would be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's LeBron in at the center filling out the middle.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Walker against Irving. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 6.
Hey, you got to hand it to Kemba. Much love and respect. He's flat out incredible at handling the ball.
Here's Harden on the wing. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. Irving double team. Stolen by Walker. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Walker can be a slick, sneaky defender. A lot of his steals result in instant offense.
Irving dishes to Harden. LeBron against Embiid. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The West All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Looking at who's out there now for the West. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Beal comes in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Irving. Free throw good, LeBron.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Beal. Lillard finds James. Here's Beal. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George, and stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way, drops in the breakaway layup.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Outside for George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Lillard, the pass to Durant. Shoots over Walker. The shot by KD. No good. George with the ball. And there's the pass to Embiid. Down low. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Beal. Clock at 4. Fires, high post, and there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Towns, he's checked in for the West. The East also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Walker. Lowry inside the line. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Lowry against Lillard. Knocked away. It's stolen by Vucevic. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively.
That's good from Durant. Simmons checked in for Thompson. The East also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry. Durant hits them both. And here's Lowry for the lead. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Simmons against Griffin. Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Middleton. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. And Beal kicks to Durant. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, I like the way Towns reads where the ball is coming off when it's missed. And he's got excellent timing as well and did a good job beating everybody to the ball.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 6. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Lowry for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard dishes to Beal. Here's Simmons. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now it's an 8-point West All-Star lead.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Outside Lowry. Misses, and he wants that one back. And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Griffin is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Russell. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The free throw drops for Towns.
I think this is one of the great strengths in Towns' game. Very reliable shooter from the foul line. Forces the defense not to be too anxious to send him to the stripe.
Russell finds Westbrook. His three-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harden, Towns trying to get open. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Russell. Outside Leonard. Pass to Simmons. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Russell passes to Westbrook. No good on the shot. Harden with the defensive effort. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Davis against Jokic. Lets it go from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
That free throw, no good. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Kyrie Irving comes in for Ben Simmons. And then for the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Blake Griffin. And Georgia subbed in for Chris Middleton. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
On its way from Irving for 2. Nice D from Russell. And here's the East. 15-point game. Westbrook kicks to Russell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's George missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Leonard draws the double. Davis down low. He's covered by Westbrook. From the baseline. And it's Davis missing. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Harden left side. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And here are the East All-Stars. Down by 15. Westbrook kicks to Russell. Leonard against George. Over Leonard. Great D that time from Leonard.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from Leonard. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the three ball.
Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Leonard draws the double. Durant down low. Giannis is there, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Here's Curry, Embiid trying to break loose. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Irving dishes to KD. Harden against Curry. And Embiid with the block.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Leonard on the wing. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. He's with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Lob pass to George. The pass to Walker. Curry fires from way outside. Outside for George. The three. Offensive rebound. Outside Curry. Laces one from three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.